Some people confess really wild things, and I'm gonna be reading some crazy confessions that I found while playing in my new hardcore Minecraft world. Okay, starting off, I stole 2,000 hours of time from my employer without getting caught. For many years, I was in charge of the time and attendance system and other IT systems in my workplace of 1,500 employees. I developed a small intranet app to make it easy for everyone to see who's clocked in, out on business, vacation, etc. That info was available in the main system, but it was a pain to access from there, so everyone relied on my system instead. What they didn't know is that I placed some code in the system to always show me clocked out after 4 p.m. I'd go home at 4 every day, complete a 60-minute commute, then actually clock out from there. This gave me 5 extra hours each week. If someone had checked, I'd have been fired, but I figured people are lazy and tend to trust what they see on screens like that. I ran that scam for about 8 years, week in, week out. A rough estimate is 2,000 man hours stolen. That's crazy. And that's actually crazy. Like, it's not like that crazy to do, but it's crazy to admit. Because if you got caught, I feel like they could probably sue you. I don't know though, but that's a crazy confession. Okay, this next one is kind of mean. Alright, I filed a fake noise complaint that got my neighbor's home bakery shut down for 2 weeks. About 4 months ago, I called the city and reported my neighbor's home baking business for constant noise and traffic, which wasn't really true. I was jealous. I just lost my job. I was watching her business do well from my window, and I wanted it to stop. An instructor showed up days later. She got a warning and had to pause all orders for 2 weeks while she sorted out paperwork. I found out afterward that she lost a wedding cake order because of it. She still doesn't know it was me. I still see her outside all the time being friendly to everyone, and I feel awful about it. She never did anything wrong. I was just bitter and took it out on her. I regret it, and I don't think there's a way to fix it without admitting what I did, which I haven't been able to bring myself to do. That one's crazy. Just like an innocent neighbor baking. I mean, what do y'all think about it? I mean, I feel like that's like really mean. Like, they're just baking and then because wedding cake orders are expensive. That's a lot of money they probably lost out on. Okay, wow. This one is also another job one where they kind of scammed their job. I got paid for going to a festival instead of being security. Back in 2015, I was hired for festival security at a very well-known music festival in England. I arrived on the first morning, and after doing the shift for that day, checking the bags of people arriving until 6 p.m., I met up with an acquaintance who was also working security his first shift. We had security wristbands, of course, and were based in staff camping. He came up with a plan. Next morning, we would get up and go sign in, and then instead of going to the work, break off and go enjoy the festival for free. He knocked on my tent in the next morning to let me know he had signed in and meet up when I also had done the same. I went into the main tent for security and signed in, but I didn't get to the place they told me. Instead, I met up with a friend and we enjoyed the day and tried the selections of things available. Security wristbands meant we could also go anywhere and even off-site. The friend found a way to remove his wristband and went in my car to buy beer and other supplies. Picked up his other friend who had no ticket. My friend put his wristband on his friend and I took them inside. Removed the wristband and took it back out to my friend. Then the three of us spent the next few days enjoying everything for free, and nobody was the wiser. Nobody asked about us or where we were. After some weeks, I got the full wage packet in my bank, and that was my first ever festival. See, that is crazy. They not only scammed them, but they also said they didn't work and they still got paid. That is crazy. Now this one is about someone cheating and it's their biggest regret. This one's crazy, honestly, because cheating is I feel like it not normalized, but a lot of people do it, and I feel like it's something that you shouldn't do. Alright, I cheated and it's my biggest regret. A week ago, I met someone in an online video game. We played a few games until we added each other on Discord. We just wrote 5 messages to each other which were flirty. My partner immediately found out somehow and confronted me about it. I realized after hearing my partner cry how despicable the act that I did was, and that I lost my favorite person in my life for good. At that moment, it happened yesterday, and today I got blocked and deleted everywhere. It's just all gone. Over a year of a relationship just gone. I feel horribly Rightfully so. I don't know why I did that, why I suddenly felt the urge to do that. I used to hate people like that, and now I turned into one of them. I would never be able to forgive myself, and more importantly, is that I broke someone else's delicate and pure heart. I hate myself, and I wish I would disappear. But more than that, I wish that you find the love you deserve, not a sack of shit like me. But please, anyone who reads this, don't end up like me. Don't take the love and warm feelings of someone for granted. They're human, they matter. Don't be like me. I'm so sorry. That is crazy. I mean, they just had like I mean, I don't know, it's just crazy. They didn't go into detail about how they did it or what they did, but it's just like you can't do that. Like that just ruins a relationship, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I feel really bad for whoever they did that to. Wow, these videos were kind of crazy. If y'all want more videos like this, just let me know in the comments. It's my first ever video, so I'm not really sure how I should do it. If y'all want the video to be longer, any recommendations, just let me know. Thank y'all. See you in the next one.